What's up, Frothlings? Been a hot minute, but I'm getting rid of a ton of discs. Somehow it still looks like I have 1 billion discs left. I think I'm getting rid of about half of my discs, to be honest with you. And I could get rid of more, but I'm trying to keep enough that I'm not getting rid of a ton of my custom stuff. Actually, some new custom stuff instead. I'll show you in a second. I actually haven't opened my camera bag since I got back from Portland. And I haven't thrown a disc since then. I putted like 3 times in the backyard. My body feels fine. I just had a lot of other stuff going on, and kind of some existential crises. Not quite. That's a little hyperbolic, but I'll be making full videos on it on the main channel. But I'm excited. I'll be posting here more, hopefully, main channel more. Just so much more videos and content, because that's really what I love to do. And that's part of what I realized. But that being said, I just have so many discs that I don't really need. And apparently every 6 months I do one of these kind of mystery box things. So I'll explain that in a second. That being said, I have kept all of my custom discs that I have run, like all the Banana Club stuff. I sold some of those last December. I just didn't really want to go through them right now, and a bunch of Sphinxes, but I will be getting rid of some new ones, like I said. This is all the Infinite that I have left up here. I make sure to have at least one of every mold, and then stuff that I might be bagging. I actually haven't really touched too much from what I took to Portland as my kind of extras. All my MVP stuff is here. I have this Champ from Climo Discs, which is the only Climo disc I'm keeping for now. I got like Thought Space and Mint discs, Clash discs, Doomsday, and some Prodigy. A lot more Prodigy right here, which is actually for a series I'm going to start filming today, which I'm super pumped for. Discmania, Finish Line, random ones like Trash Panda, Meridian discs, Birdie Disc Off Supply down there, Innova, Discraft, Trilogy, and Castaplast. And then over here is kind of like sentimental discs, like I made this one with Jesse. It's the first disc I've ever made, at least the coolest one. It's a banana. It's like the booty one. And then the Get Free Zone, because I got a review, and a bunch of review discs over here. And then down here are just like discs that are in the giveaway that is going to be coming up at 50K on the main channel. But that being said, this is what our mystery box consists of, because that's all it is I'm keeping. And I think if I put them all together, it looks like a lot because it's all kind of sporadic and spread out. Everything that's on the floor, either after review or give back to people who've given it to me. The discs that are up there, I think, is less than the amount that I'm going to be selling. And this is what those mystery boxes look like. First right here are all premium discs. There are 30 mystery boxes that'll be all premium. And I try to make sure that they have a good variety of like whatever they are. So I have like a Dynasty, an Interval, actually this is Daytona, that I dyed, and a Tomb. Shout out, somebody sent me back this Dynasty because I was liking them, and then I ended up just really not throwing in that much. So if you send me this Dynasty, reach out to me because I know you dyed it. I want to get you hooked up with like one of my newer custom discs, whichever one you want that I still have. I have some like Team Stamp, like old Sultans and stuff, some Emperors that I really like. I have some Banana Butt discs going out, then some like OTB stuff, bunch of tour series, like a bunch of goodies. I made sure to kind of make them all so that it's not the same type of disc. So like here we have a Canyon, and ooh, that was, I forget what that was, this mid-range from my video with Tristan Tanner that was used, and then like a new Roman. And then these will be 3 premium discs for 30 bucks. This will be 2 premium and 1 base. That'll be for 25 bucks. And this, very similar, I made sure to have like a bunch of variety. So for instance, more weird one, you got like an Infinite Disc Galleon, a Discmania TD, and a Ganonburg P2X because it's a base plastic disc. A bunch of stuff like that, as you can see, even some of these, like this is one of my Sphinxes from this year, but before we had my stamp ready, I just got some team stamped ones. Don't really need them too much, so figure throw them in some mystery boxes. This is a nuke that was given to me by AB at Waco last year. A bunch of crazy cool stuff. Signed by Kyle Lonnquist, this Ultra that I bagged for 2 years ago. And then just like a bunch of goodies. Detour, Midnight Prowl 2, cool Lotus with the Infinite specific stamp, and just like a bunch of fun goodies that I don't really need anymore. So figure kind of pass it along, getting rid of over half of them, and it'd also be kind of helpful for the lack of posting to kind of make up some of that lost income from that week. Just being totally honest. Also, we'll have this bad boy, this old one. The new one, I'll have a review coming out for the Pro on this channel here pretty soon. But the old one, I don't need anymore, and I'll sell it for $100 to somebody, local. So reach out to me if you're local and you want the bag boy. I'll post about it on my Instagram as well. I'm trying to think what else. I'm not really getting rid of too much else, except I also have, for this little batch, patches, 16 left. These will be $2 each instead of the $6.99 that I was selling them, because they're $6.99 plus shipping. I made them $2 plus shipping, but if you buy anything else, they'll just be thrown in and you won't have to pay for the shipping on these specifically because they add very, very little weight. And then I have 3 custom disc mystery boxes. These will go for $50 instead of the 25 or 30 because each of them will have one of my 2025 glow sphinxes in it. So really like how these came out. Each of them will have one of those. Most of the rest of them will have one of these Metal Flake Dynasties, as well as either a Inca, which is a mid-range, or a Texas Swing Chariot. And then there's also some of this PNW Swing Halo Pharaohs Bomber Driver. I have 53 of the 1 base plastic, 2 premium plastic discs, 30 of the premiums, and then 11 of those bad boys if you want to get your hands on them. Figure it's a way to help get rid of some of the old custom stuff that I have. Also not really compete or worry about like any contract dispute because I'm not like posting just like selling individual discs like Infinite does with my stamps, which I'm not like a contract connoisseur, and I don't know exactly what it would look like if I wanted to just list those singly, but I'm not going to do that because if you want to specifically pick out a custom disc, go to infinitedisc.com/pro/Bodanza. That's it. I'll put the actual right one somewhere. But yeah, that's what I have over there. And let me show you some cool stuff coming on the pipeline for just like some unboxings and reviews and stuff that will be dropping pretty soon. No unboxings until I get new discs to unbox because don't need to unbox stuff that I've unboxed a long time ago. But kind of what's coming up on the main channel and then kind of here as well. But main channel, I'm going to be doing a bag draft with Prodigy and crashing the local tags. Not really crashing, but it's a great way to title the videos. And we're going to be doing a bag draft with just Prodigy to see how well I can shoot at tags. If I can get some CTPs, maybe do some ace runs. But I'm going to just go through all these discs that Prodigy sent me. If you guys remember, probably 3 months ago, at least at this point, they sent these out, and I was meaning to like do some videos with other people. And it's just really hard for me to schedule and plan things right now because half of all of my working days is spent like doing childcare so my wife can have half of a working day. So we're both trying to do like full-time stuff on part-time time, which is a little less than ideal. Oh shoot, I totally forgot. Get back to that in a second. Disc Dad hats. It's Father's Day coming up, and these probably won't get there in time because I have just not been good enough about getting stuff together on time recently, unfortunately. But Disc Dad hats I'm selling for $20 right now. I got 21 of these white ones left, and I have 1 of the black with the white text. And yeah, so those are available on the site as well. They're all together. Do whatever you need. I'll be shipping them out as soon as possible, likely tomorrow morning, and just getting them all out if you guys want. That being said, the Prodigy bag draft thing. I like playing tags, and I'm actually going to be kind of retiring the bag that I used in Portland, just so that I have some idea of what the discs file like in Des Moines before I go. I'll have to find some new slots to slot in there, but I'm going to be making a completely new bag for Elevation for the rest of this month. I don't know if I'm going to be playing any tournaments, and this isn't going to be the actual bag, but I'm going to be just messing around with a bunch of fun stuff. And the Prodigy part of this is that they sent me all these discs, and I think I'm going to do 4 videos where I just make a full bag of Prodigy discs. It's going to be 15 to 20 discs. And I'm not going to like force myself probably much anymore to be like, okay, I have to throw all these discs on all these holes. I'm rethinking my content in some fun ways that I'm really excited for to share with you guys. That's been a lot of what these last like week and a half has been, is figuring out, okay, how do I want to do this in a way that makes the most sense for me, but is also much more enjoyable and fun for you guys, as I worry so much less about like being a pro and focusing on that and more about just like being a good YouTuber, because this is what I've loved to do forever, and the pro thing was kind of like a fun thing for my inner child that I was able to do, but more on that coming later. Essentially the way that this is going to work, ADHD is flaring up again. I haven't shot a video in a long time. But the way that this is going to work is I'm going to just basically take all these discs and make a full bag of them. I'm going to go throw them before tags today just to kind of get an idea, and then play the full tag round. Whatever I don't throw, because I'm not forcing myself to throw them, will stay in the bag. Everything I do throw will come out of the bag, but I get to choose one of those discs to stay. And then I'll go until I've exhausted all these discs at different tag matches, and then kind of give a final breakdown at the end of that series as to what I like. I'll try to do one of those a week. I also have to get back on the grind of the course conquest, because you only have so many weeks until I move, and I have to do those to try to get at least all the Denver courses and the mountain courses, because it's getting really hot out, and the mountain courses will be sweet. So yeah, that's coming up in the pipeline. Some other reviews. I have like some stuff I'm going to be doing on Infinite's channel, I think, pretty soon. The Latitude 64 Rakuten, the rocket, that will be coming out pretty soon, I think, sometime. Maybe like something with the new AMAC Truce and some Division Defy. And then I have also F9 versus Function video, likely. Ooh, MX1 needs to go back over here, because I brought that to Portland and never took it out of the big bag. Oh, all of Trash Panda's Tour Series discs that they ran this year. They had 3 of them, and I'm really excited to do that video. And then, the Roadrunner, Halo Roadrunner, the Dennis Augustin Halo Glow Gorgon, and then my Sphinx. Those will be a 3-disc thing. And then the 3 new discs from Dynamic Discs as well. They sent these out to me a while ago as well, and I'll be getting around to it. I also have like the Throw Form over there, which is a form training tool that I'm going to be reviewing, just to get an idea of how it works, because they sent me that a while ago as well, and I've been so not good about getting stuff up. So we'll take a look at those Dynamic Discs in a second, because I haven't actually touched them yet. But I also will have Eric Oakley's Halo Sea Blend Glow, maybe Dynasty, which it feels like kind of like you go Sphinx, Dynasty, Roman in the Infinite lineup, and Sphinx will be kind of Heiser, flip, turn. This will be kind of Heiser, flip. Roman will be kind of hold the Heiser. So I'm really excited to review these. They look really cool. I really like what they do with their stamps. Shout out Eric for that. And then I have Kona's new iBlend Emperors as well, which one of them is kind of flat, one of them is super domey, and this one's got a ton of swirls. So kind of bomber disc. I thought it'd be really flippy, and it didn't turn out to be that when I took it out and threw it a little in a practice round for Portland Open, and then I didn't bag it anymore. So those will be kind of coming down the pipeline. And if you guys have any ideas of some kind of video stuff that you want to see, let me know. I'm going to plan to do a lot more like form, helping people out videos, because those do well. And I also think that I have learned a lot and have just not shared it because I've been focusing on my own like little pro journey, and then realizing how much I don't know. But I think there's it's still valuable to share, since I'm so much further along the path than I've been sharing recently. Even if like my videos aren't going to be as concise or as good as like Gannon Burr, who's been posting a lot of form stuff, I think there's still like a room for me to make some videos about that. So let me know what you guys want to see. And that being said, let's take a look at these discs from Dynamic, and then I have to get a lot more new releases and just kind of get back on that because I love that. Oh, also, this is a very Banana Frost video, but Infinite's coming out with a new putter. To me, it feels like a Flippy Luna. I won't say much more than that. I don't know when it releases, but I got 2 in hand in the Sea Blend, and it feels not like a Fierce, because I know you'd say, oh, Fierce, it's close to Fierce, but definitely more feels like a Flippy Luna to me. So I'm excited to throw that. But here are the Dynamic Discs, and then I'll see you guys here soon, but had to make this finally. Okay, one released already, the Heist. One is releasing July 31st, the Motive, and one is releasing August 28th, the Treason. All are flippier. Alright. So this is the first round Heist. 12.5, negative 1.52. I remember seeing Isaac would throw this as his roller disc. And it's pretty flat and a little wide. I saw Eric McCabe throw it and throw it really well when I played with him. That video on the main channel was a while back, playing with the disc golf legend. He's a world champion. And this is, I mean, it's pretty sweet. It feels almost, I don't know, it feels big in the hand for 12 speed. But I'm excited to get out there and rip it. The Treason prototype is coming out August 28th. 10.5, negative 3.1. Does look flippy. This one actually feels pretty good. It does feel like it's a roller disc more than like a Heiser flip disc for me personally, just because of how low the parting line feels. So it's probably a pretty solid thrower for a lot of people. Then the Motive is 8.6, negative 3.2. Whoa. Doesn't quite look that flippy. Is this light? Yeah, okay, I have a 148 gram one. Okay, get into the game with confidence. It's try to be your motivation to start playing disc golf, and that makes sense. So, yeah, for newer players in mind, and I have, available in sub 150 weights, 148 grams. This should be a fun, flippy video to make at some point soon. But yeah, I'm excited to get back into really making a lot of stuff and a lot of good stuff, hopefully, and hope you guys enjoy. Snag one of the mystery boxes if you'd like, or just that hat, or patch, or all 3, and I'll get those out to you guys. Thank you guys for always supporting me, and for kind of waiting through all my existential crises that have happened since becoming a dad. It's been really helpful to kind of reshape what my motivations are instead of kind of picking a goal and just like blindly going after it, because it's easy to, for me specifically, to like work towards a goal without really reevaluating the goal. And then kind of I'm forced to reevaluate it because I have more important life priorities and things happen and things change. But my love for disc golf is rekindled in a way that it hasn't been in a long time. My love for making content is rekindled in a way even more than it hasn't been in a long time. And my love for being a pro just seems like an exciting little side quest rather than an all-encompassing endeavor, which it has been for a long time. So I'm excited for that change. Should be good. Here's one last look at the mystery box, boys. And now I got a sneaky thumbnail. Ha! Bye.